I'm back. How you doing, my friends? How did I start my videos? Let me think. Hey, ciao, ciao, my friends. How you doing? Something like that. I don't know. It's been almost a year and a half since I've uploaded a video. Today is what, April 17th, 2024. And I last uploaded a video in 2023, 2022. Yeah, 2022. September of 2022, I think. Man, it's been a long time. I'm a lot grayer. I'm losing my hair. I'm a lot wrinklier, chubbier. But I'm still here. I'm still in this country, baby. And I'm thriving, man. Life for me is good. I'm in Novi, Beograd, just so you know. I'm not in Novi Sad at this moment. I'm just here. Actually, one of my buddies has a free apartment. He's a well-to-do gentleman, so he said I could stay here for a couple weeks before I fly back to the USA because my lease was up in Novi Sad. So I'm back, man, and I have so many things to tell you. You know, when you get old, firstly, thank you for all of those who reached out to me. I guess a lot of you are not on Instagram or Facebook. I'm very active there. But I just got so sick of the comments and stuff from YouTube. Once you hit a certain age, it's like, man, fuck that shit. I don't want to deal with it, It's just so annoying to listen to the same complaints and nagging and bitching, and be it from a Serb, a Croat, an Albanian, whatever. But there's so many things I want to discuss with you. I just wanted to welcome myself back here to you, to introduce you, to let you know I'm still alive. I uploaded a lot of little shorts on those tiny little videos, you can upload here on YouTube, just so you can see what I was doing. But I've done so many things since you last saw me. My last video was when I was opening that DOO called Charlie's Truck and Trailer Sales in Novi Sad on Jevreska ulica. And since then, my life has really exploded in a positive manner. So there's so many things I'm going to tell you. I'm going to have a different video for each one of these events so I don't have to bore you with a long, huge ass video. But some of the things that happened, the key things that happened since I last spoke to you, I closed that DOO. It took 1 year to close a DOO here in Serbia, believe it or do not. Then I started working. I reached out by a very wealthy gentleman, a friend of mine. He owns an asset protection company and an investment company, and he asked me to come on board because I'm very good with people. I became a global partnership manager. So he was sending me all over. I went to Yacht Show in Australia. I was invited to Bonirig, Serbian festival, which was an absolute blast. I went to a jet show in, was it Zurich or somewhere in Switzerland. I went to a merger and acquisition function in Las Vegas. I went out to LA for something. I went to a yacht show in, where else did I go? I don't know. I was all over the place. So it was so much fun. I got to see my family. I spent 2 months last year living in Mexico because I work remotely. So I lived 2 months back in Mexico, which was my first home outside the USA. I lived for a month in LA. My best friend, my coom, my coom is there. I got baptized when I was there at San Gabriel, in San Gabriel, California, by Father Predrag, wonderful human being at Svetisava Hram, or Svetisava Crkva. So now, ja sam pravoslavac. What else happened? My parents came over here, my mom, my dad, my sister, my brother, my sister's fiance, and they have never left the Western Hemisphere. When I was a kid, we went to all 50 states. I mean, not all 50 states, but the vast majority of the USA. Dad is a big summer vacation guy. We'd all pile into the vehicle, drive to wherever. We went to Canada numerous times, Mexico, but this was our first time in Europe. They were in Romania, Serbia, and Poland, and they said Serbia by far was their favorite. And I'll share some of the pictures, some of the short little videos that I had with my family, tell you some of the funny stories. I'll tell you another separate video about the christening, my baptism, so you can see some of the shots of that. That was very emotional and a very powerful moment in my life. What else has happened? there's just so many things that I can't even recall, but I wanted to let you know I'm back. I think I had over 1,000 videos, on YouTube, and I just got burnt, Have you ever reached a point where you just get burnt? It was like after 1,000 videos, it's like, what do you talk about, And it was time to pass the torch to the younger, annoying as fuck Instagram influencers that I detest. I don't watch any Serbia-related influencers unless it has to do with history. Aaron Palacios, kako se zove, good guy. We're meeting here for a coffee. I'm here in Novi Beograd. So we're going to meet. I like his content because it's meaningful. The vast majority of these influencers are just nonsensical. No shit. And I don't know why people watch it. People come and say, oh, the best food in the world is a cevapi. Here it is in Belgrade, Serbia. The best people. And then they leave and they go to the next country and they do the same shit. It's just, to me, it's nonsensical. I detest those folks. But anyway, I was that way, but that was 15 years ago. When somebody sends me this video, said, hey, look what this foreigner said about cevapi. It's like, I don't give two fucks what he said about a cevapi. I know what it is. I made a video about a cevapi and 2011 today. So I'm the OG of Serbian vloggers, So anyway, my friends, there's a lot coming. I'm going to get serious on this because I have 2 weeks here in Novi Beograd before I head back to the USA for the summer. So I want to just get caught up. I don't have anything to do. Every day I'm visiting a friend. A friend will call me, hey, Charles, let's go for a drink. Let's do this. Let's do that. Uskrs is on Sunday. I'm going to Zrenjanin. Oh, yeah, the other key thing I did that was so special to me, I visited Kosovo I Metohija. And we went to Draganac the first night. We went to, kako se zove, Peška Patriarcha, kako se zove, beautiful. And then we went to Dečani, which was very, very special to me. We only had 2 days. I'm the president of a foundation, a charity, for my boss at this investment in this asset protection company I work for, out of his own pocket. We wanted to do something special for Serbia, so we created a foundation called Bright Futures Foundation. Alexander Brola is the name of it. I'm getting him citizenship here in this country, and I told him we're working with another charity down in Kosovo Metohija. We went down, met with them. What do you need? How much money do you need? What can we do to benefit people? There's a lot of charities. They said one of the best things you can do is open a charity because a lot of these kids, these Serbians in these small communities, they have to travel long distances to their schools. They have school supplies. The salaries are god awful. That terroristic government has taken away all Serbian institutions. So he said, that's the best thing you could do. We said, how much money do you need? They calculated this amount. He said, is there any way we could get maybe 45 grand? I reached out to my boss, Alex, and I said, hey, Alex, this is what they're looking for. $45,000. Is this something we can do? He said, let's make it 60,000. So we brought down $60,000. We're able to help 58 kids, Serbian kids in Kosovo I Metohija. So I've got stories to tell about my trip down there. So there's so many things coming. So anyway, for those of you who reached out and said, Charles, where are you? Are you alive? Yes, I'm alive. I'm alive and I'm well and I'm happy. So anyway, there's a lot of shit coming soon. So keep your eye on my channel. I'm going to upload a video specifically about my parents' trip here with some pictures, my trip to Kosovo I Metohija, my baptism, etc. So I'll see y'all soon. Take care. Love y'all. Vidimo se. Ciao, ciao.